Welcome to the Deep Dive.
Today, we're getting into a really fascinating Christian teaching about virtue. It's called the Golden Mean, and we're looking at it through the lens of the Horse and Chariot source material. Our mission, really, is to unpack this idea, understand why it's still so relevant, maybe surprisingly so, and how it kind of offers a shortcut to being well-informed about living a balanced life.
Right.
You might just think of virtue as, doing the right thing. But this deep dive reveals it's actually much more specific. It's about balance, finding this narrow path between extremes. Let's jump in.
Yeah, and what's really interesting here is how the source material defines this golden mean. It's seen as the rightly ordered response, sort of the sweet spot between two opposite vices.
Vices.
Yeah, one vice comes from deficiency, like too little of something good. The other comes from disorder, maybe too much, or using it in the wrong way. It's really positioned as this narrow way between those dangers.
That difference between deficiency and disorder, that seems key. Could we maybe unpack a specific example just to make it clearer for you listening?
Absolutely. Good idea. Let's take courage. So on one side, you've got cowardice. That's the deficiency, right? It makes someone shrink back from hardship, avoid anything uncomfortable, maybe even abandon their duty.
Okay.
Then on the other extreme, you have recklessness.
Yes.
That's the disorder. It's action completely untethered from wisdom, just throwing oneself into danger without any real reason or counsel.
Mm-hmm.
Courage, then, the golden mean, it navigates right between those two.
Mm-hmm.
It's the virtue that knows when it's right to push forward, when to hold back, when to just stand firm. It's like that steady hand under pressure, not frozen by fear, but not, blinded by sheer bravado either.
The source uses that powerful battlefield analogy, doesn't it? That really helps picture it.
It does.
Just imagine you need to rise with your fellow soldiers, facing the fight. Even though you're scared, that's courage. Cowardice would just keep you paralyzed, right?
Yeah.
Stuff. And recklessness. Well, that'd be you just charging out alone, probably getting wiped out immediately. So the golden mean walks alongside truth and timing and, grace.
Perfectly put. It walks in step.
So does this principle, this pattern, does it hold true for other virtues too?
Oh, definitely. If you connect this to the bigger picture from the source, this pattern shows up everywhere. Think about righteousness.
Okay.
It's not just avoiding obvious sin. It's the mean between, say, unrighteousness and that kind of judging self-righteousness. Or generosity, it's not being stingy, hoarding things, but it's also not wild extravagance, just wasting resources.
Yeah.
It's that wise hand knowing how and when to give. Patience sits between being impatiently jumpy and just being indifferent, not caring at all. Self-control finds the path between self-indulgence and a really harsh, unhelpful self-denial. Even contentment, it's balanced between always wanting more, being discontent, and just becoming passive complacent.
So the virtuous life isn't this wild swing back and forth?
Not at all. It's meant to be a steady, centered kind of walk.
Right. Okay, but it sounds incredibly hard to actually stay on that precise line. What makes it so challenging?
Well, that's a really important question the source brings up. Why is it so hard? And the answer is virtue takes both strength and discernment. It isn't just about doing the right thing. It's doing it in the right way, at the right moment, with the right intention, the right heart. That balance, that golden mean, it's profoundly difficult to maintain consistently. The source is clear that, without God's guidance, it feels impossible.
Right.
But with grace, that unearned divine help, it can become the actual rhythm of the soul that's finding its harmony with God.
And it seems like the world, maybe society in general, often pulls us off that path, right? Distorting what these virtues even look like.
That's very true, yeah. So I'd say often cheers for the extremes, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It might mistake arrogance for confidence, or, like we said, recklessness for bravery. But the source points out, wisely I think, that this narrow path isn't loud. It isn't flashy. It's quiet. It's resolute. And, frankly, less traveled. This narrow path, the golden mean, it's presented as the road to holiness. It's tough, no doubt, but with grace, it guides your soul into deep harmony.
So if we pull back, what's the ultimate point of pursuing virtue this way? What's the goal?
Fundamentally, virtue is about pursuing order within ourselves. That's the core idea. It aims to bring peace to our passions, our emotions, clarity to our thinking, our intellect, and strength to our will, our choices.
Order within.
Yes, it's the mean between inner chaos and just stagnation, between deficiency and disorder, between all the noise and complete silence. And maybe the most comforting part is you're reminded you don't walk this path alone. Achieving the balance of virtue is only really possible through divine strength, through grace. The Holy Spirit is presented as being with you, guiding, correcting, empowering you to actually stay the course.
It's a lot to think about. So as you're listening, maybe reflect on your own path. Ask yourself, where have I maybe drifted towards the edges? Have I let fear hold me back too much? Or maybe allowed enthusiasm, zeal to outrun actual wisdom? Are you really pursuing that balance of virtue or finding yourself swinging between those extremes? It's a powerful question to sit with.
Indeed. Walk the golden mean, and you will walk with Christ.